Bonnaroo, 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 Bonnaroo. What is up, my people? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your boy Nassim the Dream, and we are back with another dream experience video. And you already know what I'm about to do. I'm about to do the Messiah, my favorite, my love, my heart, mi corazón. This video will be about my experience in 2023's Bonnaroo Music Festival in Manchester, Tennessee. Now, since I already did a dream experience video about my experience at Bonnaroo, giving you pretty much the fundamentals of Bonnaroo, what to really know about Bonnaroo, their setup, their niche, just pretty much the whole aspect and history of Bonnaroo. What I'm gonna give you now in this video, because it will be my second one talking about it, I'm gonna be doing a little something different. I chose to do a little bit of a vlog edition for this dream experience video for Bonnaroo 2023. Now, I will say that I did shoot a good amount there with me talking during the vlog. I didn't shoot each day. I should have. I was being a little unmindful. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When it comes to me just being at a festival, on vacay and stuff, I am a guy who likes to be in the moment, really just likes to be off of their phone. There's gonna be some left out, but don't worry, I'll be talking about those the last few days that I didn't really film. But for now, guys, here are those clips for some of my vlog moments. Enjoy. I'm here at day one with my boys Chris and my boy Vince over there. Vince is his first time. Say what's up, Vince. We're about to get rowdy on the first day on Thursday. Go crazy to Zed's Dead. I think Thursday is easily the most underrated day. I think a lot of people mainly just chill at their campsite, don't really do anything the whole day. Bro, Thursday, underrated. Go out there and find some new artists, get off your ass, and get going. All right, my people, what is up? Day one is at a close. Now, there was some big things that I noticed about the differences that they really changed up this year. I'm going to mention that a little bit more at the end of this video. Today is Friday. We're going to see how it goes. We got a pretty sick lineup today, headlining as Kendrick Lamar. I'm excited to see what today has to bring. I'm sure everything's going to be really great. It's still hot as balls. As you can see, I'm probably looking like a glazed donut in this video right now. Like I said, what the biggest differences in my most opinion, I'm going to mention at the end of this video. But so far, we're going to keep going with day two. Let's get it, guys. We're checking in at day three with the homies. Got Chris on my left, Vince on my right. We're watching Remy Wolf right now. Things aren't too bad. It is way more cooler today than it was the past 2 days. And I cannot fucking wait to see ODESZA. Get ready for those videos, baby. Now that it's done and dirty, let's talk about some of the changes first for Bonnaroo. So compared to my visit in 2022, there wasn't really that much of a big difference. Everything when it comes to the stage setup and placement is exactly where it was left off. And 2022 had a big change from the last time I attended back in 2019. So it was really nice to see everything stayed put to where it was at. I didn't really think they needed to move anything around. Everything that was already placed when it comes to the food, like all the concessions, these sponsorships like Liquid IV, things like that, they stayed pretty much where they should have, and there was really no point in moving it. So I'm glad that they did that. They really brought back some of the great things that I really liked about when it comes to like the Oasis. The Ferris wheel is always there. It still had the little water slide. That's mainly for children, but still, it's there. Now, one of the things that they changed that I mentioned in these clips is the way they set up the railings. Now listen, I get why they did it, okay? I get why they got rid of the worm loop. It's to just keep it productive and keep everybody just get straight to the door, in and out. Even though, my personal opinion, it didn't really seem like it cut that much productivity, and the lines were still just as lengthy, and the time length stayed pretty much the same. What really bothered me about them taking away this was High Five Fridays. Ladies and gentlemen, Bonnaroo is all about high fives. You stay in line at the main entrance, you go through this little snake worm, and you just give a railing of high fives. That's the tradition, that's the rule, that is the essence that Bonnaroo brings. And you can't take that away. I think that's a huge issue. I can see them taking that away for COVID reasons too. Listen, I'm not gonna dispute that, I understand. I just think that this is something that, even though it's so small, people might think it's not even that big of a deal. It is a big deal, man. High fives, they're the big deal at Bonnaroo. They are a big deal. The thing that is really nice though is that even though when you're walking around, just like walking past people are in such a good mood. People are just throwing in high fives left and right. That was always there. But come on, guys, you need to keep the railing the same so we can all high five each other. You can't change that. The only way you can experience this the right way is if you're gonna be entering a pit for one of the main stages, the what or the which stage. Other than that, you're not really gonna have that thing when you're walking a line, throwing in high fives, telling everybody have a great day, Bonnaroo, happy Roo! Yeah, that wasn't really there. I was really upset about that. Talking about the campground, they made some changes in there, some improvements. Nothing really flopped around, but they did add some additional stages and brought a little bit more attention to some of the stages. Now, when it comes to Where in the Woods, kept perfect. It was pretty much kept with the same amount of attention. The design was the same, which there's no reason to change it. It already looks flawless. But they did add something that I thought was really cool. It was like a little country karaoke kind of vibe with the Galactic Giddy Up. This was a brand new setup that was never there in the past, but I thought it was really cool. It was like pretty much like a country bar scene, very, very small barn, and it felt like a local scenery thing. So, you know, especially when it comes to the essence that Manchester and just Tennessee in general brings in when it comes to country and folk. I love this. I love that this was here. This is for that certain people that love that kind of environment, especially in the campground when they're done hanging out in center where they want something chill, just to hang out with some friends, sit down somewhere and look at some colors. This is a really cool spot. And then they actually prioritized the Toyota Music Den for a lot of second stages, like encore kind of things for certain bands. I believe the Best were playing there. A few bands played there. I believe that was at the Plaza 2. Yeah, but yeah, with these additions with Bonnaroo, I really thought it was pretty sweet. Very thoughtful to this certain group of people, because this is what Bonnaroo is about. They attain to all of their audience, all of them. Let's talk about 5 highlights. I will be calling these my 5 dream tokens. Let's go. First one I want to talk about is the Friday headliner, the man himself, Mr. Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar had an amazing set. You know, I would have loved to hear a lot more of Mr. Morale, but you know, he has to attain to the crowd, especially because he's playing a live set. He's got to play his hits back to back. I love that. It was still fun. I still love those songs. What I really admired is what he did artistically with this stage design when it comes to just the art aspect of it, how it was just kind of like drawn differently in this certain way. It seemed like it was drawings and paintings of family members or certain historical events that are important to him. The artistic ability about that is just very exceptional, and I just love what he did with his performance. He had a really good performance. What I really loved is getting the opportunity to see Rina Sawayama in the pit at the Witch stage. This girl can sing her damn ass off, and she can dance too. Wow. I knew Rina would just kick ass, but seeing Rina live with the homies in this moment, hearing some of my favorite songs off of her records, flawless. But based off her singing performance, oh my god, the raw talent of Rina Sawayama, ladies and gentlemen. Stop sleeping on Rina Sawayama. You need to check her out as soon as possible in your local area. My third dream token, dog. Oh my goodness gracious. I could not believe how sick this set was. I had a great time and Knocked Loose. Oh my god. Listen, Bonnaroo is not really known for its metal audiences, okay? It's mainly known for their indie, their folk, their pop, and especially now their hip-hop and more EDM, how it's getting a lot more popular at Bonnaroo. But when it comes to metal, especially metalcore like this, you don't really expect that much. You know, from the band, they'll kick ass, but when it comes to the build-up of the audience, I personally didn't expect that much of population to really be there. But holy shit, there are some Knock Loose fans in Tennessee. They said in the middle of the set, like, we had no idea what to expect coming to certain festivals like these, and we are shook. We are so happy to see everybody here. It blew their expectations out of the water, and it blew mine as well. I had such a great time in Knock Loose, guys. It was insane. It was lovely. So packed. It was hot, but it was packed and it was sick. We got to get to my personal favorite, though. My personal favorite. I'm placing it at number 2 because I just have to be fair. But my personal favorite was seeing Paramore for my 3rd time ever, and this was their 2nd performance at Bonnaroo. And guys, it was one to remember. I love the set list that they picked. I cannot believe how much of Brand New Eyes they played. They should have played a lot more, but you know what, I am going to take what I can get, especially because thinking about this new record, This Is Why, we got to hear really good songs of that record that I really like. I was really caught off by Hailey's eye makeup. It just looks so stellar. It was just beautiful. I loved it. It was awesome. This was the perfect band to pick to open up for Foo Fighters, and they were stoked about it too. And Hailey even got the chance to perform for Foo Fighters during their set. I believe it was for the song My Hero. It was for My Hero. I was so happy for Hailey. That meant so much to me. That moment meant so much to her, so I was just filled with love and joy during that set. Beautiful. The set that I believe took it all at Bonnaroo. Took it all. Ladies and gentlemen, ODESZA is the #1 Dream Token. Wow. Absolutely speechless. It's not enough I can really put in this video in words to tell you how great this set was. Everything was great. The way they progressed from start to finish, what songs they wanted to place, the arrangements of everything, the tempoing, the fireworks. Wow, the energy in this crowd blew me out of this planet. I could not believe it. I could not believe that they were better than every single headliner on here. Kendrick Lamar, Zed's Dead, Foo Fighters. In my opinion, they were the best. They stole the show. Coming off of a record that I thought was above average, I would say slightly below excellent, is something that I didn't really expect to really be blown away for the #1 set out of everybody on this lineup. But wow, thinking about all their great songs, they had their great hits with the same performers performing live for them. They had Naomi Wild. They had so many different people on there, and it was beautiful. Oh my goodness, me moping about it is just not enough. I hope you get enough from these clips that you guys seen, because it was one to remember. So yeah, with my verdict for this year, it was definitely an excellent year. My campground was definitely really far for this year. The heat was punishing. It was very punishing. Speaking of that though, I do think there is an issue with the jam track. Now, we were around Plaza 8. We had to go to Plaza 9 nearby to go to the jam track to try it out. We wanted to try it out for the first day. I'm not really sure how the routing works for the jam track, but it seems like there's only one route, and they probably start at a certain plaza every time first. I think that was a terrible idea, because literally every jam track that came to Plaza 9 was full. It was useless to wait there. So Bonnaroo, I really hope you make an improvement of that. Maybe make separate jam tracks that have separate routes. If you already do that, I really don't know what the problem is then, because every time one came, it was just full. Like, there needs to be some kind of system that way each plaza can get some kind of progress, so their lines can cut down. Like, ours didn't cut down at all. No one got to join the jam track while we were there we didn't wait too long. We probably waited only about 30 minutes, but still, come on. No, not one person gets to get on there. That sucks. There's not always surprise guests at festivals like these. It's mainly like a Coachella thing where you're gonna really expect banger for banger surprise guests like that. But you know what? For what we got, I think it was still really cool. We still had fantastic performances, ones that probably some of the best I've seen in my entire life, definitely in my highlight for Bonnaroo. And it was just still such a lovely time to be around those people. I loved it. You know, this year may have not been my favorite, my peak year, but there was things that I felt like beat some of my memories and experiences from the past years, no question. If you guys haven't experienced Bonnaroo yet, what are you doing? What are you doing? Go next year. I promise you. You know what? I'll go with you. You hit me up. You want me to come with you? I will go with you. Okay? Bonnaroo is a must see. You must check out Bonnaroo, because this is the Holy Land. This is the area of serenity. It is beauty. It changed my entire life. Bonnaroo is the truth, ladies and gentlemen. You need to see Bonnaroo. I'm talking to you. you need to go to Bonnaroo. And that is it for my 2023 Bonnaroo review. To give Bonnaroo a rating, I'll probably give it a solid B+. You know, some things that's not the festival's fault, but just based off my experience because of the heat and certain other things that were just kind of not really great. I'd say B+ compared to some of my last years. Definitely room for improvement. There's always room for improvement, but yeah, overall, still a great year. Let me know down in the comments, did you guys get to go to Bonnaroo this year? Let me know about your best memories, anything that you think the festival should improve, you think the festival excelled at. Let me know down in the comments, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe for more content, and I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Deuces.